Hello everyone, this is Dragonikari. I welcome you back to the Nexus of Realms. Today we will be continuing on our adventure in Ivagard as we continue into Dragon Quest II HD2D Remake. Before we get started tonight, just a couple of quick things. I want to once again apologize that yesterday was also plagued by audio issues. This time I lost pretty much everything that was being said on Discord, as well as everything that wasn't playing through either my microphone or the game, so I lost all of that. So I also lost all the clips from that day too, which is frustrating to say the least, because I've had so many of these issues lately. But that is kind of the price I sort of pay as a smaller streamer right now. I don't exactly have an audience to constantly tell me that stuff is breaking, which means I'm not usually able to fix the issues until after the fact, and that's just sort of the way things are. And it's also just one of those things that I have to do no matter what, because some of these things I've been working on, like the audio stuff, is something that's been a long time coming. And ignoring the problem isn't going to make it go away. So I've been kind of forced to try to address some of these problems as they've come up, as annoying as they've been for the most part. But hopefully things are starting to fall into place here. I think I isolated the issue that caused yesterday's problem, and it had to do with me utilizing... I was switching between earbuds between sections because the earbuds that I got don't last long enough to get through the entire stream, so I was switching around, and apparently that was screwing some other stuff up. And also apparently with stuff like the Discord stuff, I have to make sure that the thing is... The main thing I've learned is I'm just going to need to learn to do a little bit more testing and to prepare a little bit earlier than I have been for the streams themselves. I might be able to catch some of these issues if I actually spend a little bit more time before stream to actually do this stuff. And this is all stuff I'm sort of just learning as I go. That's been kind of the main thing with all this, is as I try to improve the features of the stream and make it a little bit more of a professional operation and try to, you know, do all the other stuff. That just comes with headaches because of my inexperience with some of this stuff. I'm not really a graphic or sound designer. I'm not very familiar with video editing and stuff either, so all that stuff kind of just comes in groups. But one thing I can do is ban bots trying to sell bets. No gambling. Go away. I don't want it. That's better. Makes me feel a little bit better. But fortunately, the other stuff I've been working on, like the iPhone streaming, has been working. The iPhone camera has been working fairly well. I think I've already seen a number of improvements in just the general operation of my model, as well as things like the mouth movements. The eyes feel like they're a little better than they were before. They're not perfect. I can't fix everything, unfortunately, with this with the model I currently have, but that's something for future concerns anyway. But for now, I'm trying to get as much life out of this as I can. So I'm glad to see we're at least improving in that regards. And I feel like I'm using a wired headset now, and I'm going to just use that exclusively. Not headset, but earbuds. As I've said before, I don't like the headset, so I've been trying to find earbuds that work for me. So, unfortunately, the cord isn't quite long enough, so my movements tonight in particular might be a little bit awkward as I have to kind of deal with the cord length, but it's not too bad, and I think we'll be fine for the most part. Next week, I purchased an extender to extend my USB-C cable slightly, so I won't be as restricted, because they'll add another, like, 2 feet of movement that I can do. So since I'm not doing any 3D stuff or anything crazy like that, I don't need to worry about, you know, moving any more than that. So I think that will be good enough once I get that, and that's all working fine. So I'm hoping by just sticking to a static audio thing that I don't run into the issues that I have. And I'm also hoping this is removing some of the background noise that was occurring before from the speaker feedback. So that was kind of my main point of doing a lot of that. So that's kind of what I was hoping for there. So my next step, my next set of plans is to start working on some more smaller aspects of the stream. I've been looking at a few stingers I'm considering purchasing. I unfortunately can't afford to have a custom stinger made right now, or rather, with the current situation, I don't feel like I could. So I thought of just picking up something just to improve the quality of my transitions and things of that nature. But in addition, I also want to focus on making sure the model transitions correctly between scene transitions, because that's been kind of a goofy thing ever since. Because before I was like creating just small boxes that the VTuber model was going into. And so when I was switching between them, they were staying inside that boxes. But as soon as I freed my model up so that I could, control him, full movement across the screen, that created a situation where, well, now I got to do that manually every time I transition. So I'm looking to fix some of that stuff next. I'm sorry, bear with me for just a second. There's a sort of strange sound outside, so 1 second here. Okay, it was just some kids horsing around outside that just looks like they might have hurt themselves, but they walked off, so I'm assuming things are fine. I don't know. Anyway, not going to distract too much on that, so... the wind's just been blowing really hard here today. I was actually worried whether or not I was going to run into the frame drop issue I have when the weather gets bad around here, but so far it's been alright. We'll see if that lasts over the next few hours, but kind of just gotta do the best I can in the meantime here. I think that's mostly what I wanted to talk about. I can't think of anything else that I'm forgetting about. But, oh well, if it's important, I'll just bring it up next time. But anyway, since we had so many issues with the Dragon Quest playthrough last week, let's get going on that so we can start making a little bit more progress, since we kind of got stalled out because of the issues I was having last week. But so last time on Dragon Quest II HD2D Remake, we made, after visiting the Dragon Lord's great grandson, we headed towards the Shrine of Rain and saved the pixies from Morahagon's servants. Upon that, the pixies gave us the Echo Flute to help us locate the 5 seals that we acquired in the first game. So now we're off to our adventure to retrieve that, and we first discovered a tower to the south that seems to contain the first seal we're looking for. And that's where we ended up stopping, because halfway through the tower I started running into the frame drop issues and we had to give up from there. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get ready to head back in. Maybe... Okay. And this is why I need to adjust this and figure out how to make this work properly. Only a bit of a guessing game of where I need to put him, but... Oh, well, this will work for now. Not going to fuss too much over it. Just going to do one more check over. Make sure the game audio is doing what it's supposed to. Okay, mixer bars are all... Alright. I think we're good this time, so let's hope it plans out. So, let's see here. Okay, I teleported back here and I immediately left the game without doing anything else, so, let's rest the inn first, and then we'll, get back to it. Actually, let's go back to the island first. Because I don't remember the last time how much I've gotten since I last turned it in, because I don't think I visited here last time. Okay, I need one more for the Morning Star. Okay, now we can continue on. Lighthouse. And let me just double check my characters real quick. Just 24, 25, 24. Okay. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I scaled the first few floors. Two treasures on this level. Boom. I still love that. Ow. I did not appreciate that. And now you must die for it. That's what I thought. Oh. That was not the way. Let's see. Figured that was going to be good enough, but sometimes hard to tell. There are two more here. I sure don't know where they are because I know I've gone through this entire floor before. Triple whipping. Oomph. Goody, I can now double attack power. Keep going. Up and away. Yeah, they're not good.
Come to your senses. Yeah.
I was hoping to fish them quickly. Let's see. I think this is a different path I took than the last time. Fizzle retardant blouse. No, it's pretty far down from before.
How about you? This is all you deserve. Oh. Oh.
Medical herb. Let's see. Let's see. Spell names, I swear.
How about you?
A couple of boxes here. Angel Bell. And money. Looks like that's all that's up here. And my character's answer, throw rocks. Sure, why not? That will clearly solve all of our problems. Okay. Head back down. Multiple stairways this direction. I know the one in the lower left led to the boss fight that I got to right before I stopped trying yesterday, last week rather. Blech. What is time? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Yeah, single box. That's a can of box crap. Well, at least I was able to get rid of it quickly enough, I guess. Hurt my throat a bit. A little small cough from some stuff that's been lingering since like the beginning of the year. Deal with these quickly. Down here. Where a good chunk of this game is just be going up and down corridors looking for random stuff to grab. To be fair, that is a pretty common thing in Dragon Quest games anyway, but... Okay. Box. And it's a trap. Just burn it. Mid-heal. Keep bothering her. Yeah. Go away, will ya? There we go. Seed of luck. Let's see, I came out of that one, so let's go down this one. Jeez, I missed a lot there.
How about you?
Okay, I think that's everything here. I think the only area I haven't explored is the one through this one. What?
Yep. Sure.
A zoom. Oh, right. Yeah, that ability just basically knocks the party member out of the battle completely. It doesn't hit very often, but it's really annoying when it does. Okay, up this direction. Gotta get all the whips out.
Yeah. How about you?
Yep. This way first, then we'll go up. Goes a strong medicine. 1, 2, and 3. She sounds so angry when she does that. Thwack. It's basically an AoE instant death spell. It almost never hits unless you're fighting something way below your level. Of course, it's another one of these. Your attacks weak, so they don't have to worry about the devastating attack so much. There we go. I just forgot he had that already. More tickets. Yep. Multi-slice scroll. Oh. It's an ability he can learn. For some reason I thought it was a physical attack. It might go to the main character, but... Then again, the main character is basically... power / person. Funny thing is, thanks to the extra abilities, all three of them are actually got a lot more going on than they originally did. Let's see, multi-slash. Let's go ahead and give it a try, just for kicks.
Now I'm angry.
Yeah, that's a pretty good attack for some situations. I just want to hit everything really, really hard. And not have to suffer the power penalty that the whips give me. Okay. Nope, I already hit those already. Okay, yeah, this was the boss room I did before. Yeah, this is where I fought that boss previously. Just checking our time real quick here because I want to make sure I'm not going over. Actually, let's...
Now I'm angry.
Yeah, and then it also works in a way the whips don't. Unless I find a new boomerang somewhere, but... I don't suspect that's going to happen anytime soon. Let's see. Torque of Truth.
This is all you deserve.
And down you go. Multi-slice was a good one for me to chase after, so I'm glad I took the time to get it, actually. Let's see, let's do multi-slash again.
Now I'm angry.
Out of my sight!
I'm feeling we're just going straight up into the... No, because it's over there, so I'm not sure where we're going. Oh, this is a dead end. I thought I was like climbing up to the next plot point. Instead, I climbed up to a dead end. Oh well, so it goes. Maybe it's meant to deceive you like that, but... Good, she needed an MP refill, so... Insulate. That's for breath attacks. Alright, back down. Back down we go. Figure that was probably too easy.
Now I'm angry.
Boom. Probably don't need to be using such over-the-top attacks now because I think their enemies are starting to get weak enough. But they aren't as effective as they were. But still. Okay, right. There's like a bunch of stairs all over the place on this floor. Boom. Okay, nothing over there.
To kingdom come!
Goodbye. All right. Yep. And another trap box. Go figure. Lame slash and frizzle.
Perish!
Well, that's done. Stairway leading down. Oh. There's probably another... Probably another box or something at the end of this path. If I know these games as well as I think I do, which is questionable. Boom.
Now I'm angry.
Out of my sight!
Yeah.
Yeah, two box. Assassin's Dagger. Let's see. Oh. Oh, no, wait. Not equipped with the right weapon. Oh, the Dream Blade is technically better. So yeah, I can go ahead and then pass the sword to her, since... Yeah. That she does a lot of single target attacking, physically, but... Thief's Turban. Oh, it's... Let's see, Hermes hat. Alright, nobody benefits from that at the moment. We're done with this room. She looks kind of silly with that weapon just because it doesn't look like she held anything like it before. Let's see. Done here, so back down. Okay, and then we're going back down again. Should be able to clean them out on their own, I would think. Well, almost dead. Fortunately, doesn't do enough damage to matter, really. Let's go ahead and take the first break now here. Because we're getting close to that time, so I need to get up to take care of something real quick. So this is good timing, actually. So we'll be right back. All right. Yeah, good to go here. Onward and forward. So, looks like we've got a couple of options. One over there and one to the far end. Let's go to the spiral staircase over here first. Alright, let's see here. Nope, nothing there. So up we go. Or that's what I would have said, but we got rudely interrupted again. Or some things out of a death wish. I was gonna laugh if that actually worked because I was mouthing off. Oh. No, up. Let's see. Looks like it leads to another spiral staircase over here. And what that implies, we'll see. It up again. Okay. Okay, I'm sensing a problem approaching, so let's prepare ourselves just in case. I smell problems. Okay, let's see if we can get by on that. Did you not say that you would fall in our wake, old man? How did you come arrive here before us? Oh ho, it seemeth I passed you on the way, little ones. However did that happen? But no matter. The matter is that the sigil grows ever closer. Perhaps now we may speak more on the matter of the sigils themselves of Lady Rubus? You know of her? Indeed I do. After all, the sigils exist solely for a special purpose, do they not? What purpose do you speak of, and what connection do they have to Lady Rubus? Dost thou mock me, boy, or canst thou be truly ignorant of such things? Hey, suspicious old man. Did we offend him in some way? I would like to know more of the matters he spoke. You wish to rest a while. Oh no, all's well. I was just simply pondering something. Come, let us away. I prepped for nothing. Sag.
Out of my sight!
I can't believe I just said that. Why did I say that? I've been listening to Sonic and them for too much. God damn, I can't believe I said that. Ugh. Listen to my raid group too much. Falcon Slash. From here one can plainly see the ill-fated land of Regidrarch. Once proud realm lay low by fiends in but a single evening. Okay, we have two. Okay, that was clearly not the one I was supposed to go down. Oh well. Oh, that's inconvenient. Ow.
How about you?
Okay, back up and around the other way.
Yeah. How about you?
Careful, don't fall off the ledge and get sent back outside. quickly. I should be starting to get towards the end of this now. Oh. Okay. I'm going to prepare again because I suspect that something is actually going to happen this time. Behold the sigil. Well, I spoke the truth, didn't I? I'm as good as my word and may be trusted without question. That has been proven. You may now tell me all that you know about Lady Rubus and the sigils. I'm going to say no. So you will not share that which you know. Then it seems I need to encourage you to share. What? Curse thee! Just as I thought, you're a villain in a cave. Whatever do you mean? If he is the guardian of the sigil, as he would have us believe, wherefore must we prove ourselves worthy? Surely he would know the rightful claimants from the first. Surely he would not need to pester us for knowledge for the very thing he's charged with guarding. And continuing to pester us, though we continue to profess our ignorance on such matters. This fellow's been naught but suspect from the start. Now that I think upon it, all you say is true. Perhaps you're not the empty-handed striplings that I presumed you to be. Matters not. There is only one path that now remaineth. The path of elimination. Ah, yes. Just like the whiskers I saw on his face earlier. Okay. Let's try to take care of his gremlins first before we try to...
We fight together.
In the name of the goddess!
Ah!
Ooh. Multi-slash. We'll oomph him as well.
Now I'm angry.
Oh, that was too slow. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Ja!
Let's see here.
My apologies.
I don't like how much he's spamming that. Because eventually one of these are going to go through. Ow.
Bit heal. Do not fret.
Thank you.
Well, it makes me nervous every time he does that.
Bit heal.
Sing.
That was unfortunate.
Together till the end.
The luck is giving out here.
Together till the end.
You cannot fall here.
Ah!
Bit heal.
See if I can finish him before I have to do anything more. Ow. And down you go. Yeah, but how? But you are but babes. Lord Hacker Sparks, true. The bloodline of Edric imparts great power indeed. I have failed in my duty. The sigil entrusted Atlas must not. Rogue tempted us with one sigil in order he might draw us from the knowledge of the rest. Seems he did, and I was fool enough to follow him whenever he led. My long face, it was I who was fool, not you. I do not wish to dub yourself a fool. I wish you to dub me a genius. Forgive me, of course. You saw from his ruse at the first, and are wise indeed. Wise, you truly think so. I've never been called wise before. Now let's claim the sigil if you're so kind to break this barrier, dragon. Obtain the star sigil. Okay, yep, that was the sigil that, Now, there were a few other locations here, so before we leave, let's go ahead and head back and explore the few that we didn't hit so far. Because we're not beat up enough where I think we're going to run into very many problems here, so... So I'd rather not have to come back here again once we leave.
Kingdom come!
Might as well fully explore the place. You don't have to come back again. Actually, let's do something here. I think we've reached the point of saturation with the mobs in this area, so... Okay, there's one path over here. Or is that... Oh, no, wait, that's where... There's still another floor, another spiral staircase I went down, that's right. Okay, the last one is over here. And I think we've cleared this tower out. Just gonna keep this on for the moment. Just to save a little bit of time here. Oh, a single pot. Okay, we're done here. So... I think we're now going to have the opportunity to tackle some of the places we didn't go before, so let's go ahead and head back to Baran. Because if I'm guessing how this is going to play out correctly, this may be the event we have to complete for to get our 4th party member. I think we did our initial investigation, but had to stop and move along. But I'll double check as we go through. Let's see. Spine suit. Don't really need any of this stuff, I don't think. Let's see what we've got here. Magical robes. Let's see. Does the sword she was using anyway, so... let's see... Oh, she can use the magic shield, so... let's see here... It's good on about everything else here, so... Oh, I had the wrong weapon equipped. Oh well. Yeah, I think we did the run around and talk to people in town, so we could probably just get to the next step here. Once we heal, of course. Alright. Because last time we encountered a boss battle here that I couldn't get past. So I kind of hopefully... Of course, I'm like 5-some levels higher than I was, I think, the last time I tried this, so...
I must say, this stroll through town has done me a world of good. The view from here is simply stunning. Do you not agree?
Monster! Run for your lives!
May this be a lesson to you all. Naught but despair and oblivion await those who blaspheme.
Back, fiend! Thou shalt proceed no further, even if it should cost me my life.
It need not come to that.
No, it need not. Though this fellow does look rather formidable. We must keep our wits about us, cousins.
Wait! You think yourselves capable of slaying me? That'll keep me laughing long after you're gone!
Alright, let's buff up just to make sure we don't run into any problems. All right, he does that. Good thing I put on so much defense. Yeah, we're blowing through them pretty quickly this time.
Allow me. Ah!
Me too.
Oh, that's not good. He'll have to be healer for a time here.
That was close.
My thanks. Ah! Ah!
Oh, I guess I can still do this.
My thanks.
That was close.
Well, that's really, really bad.
Allow me.
Myself a little bit of leeway there. This is not good.
Much better.
Okay, good. Oh. That was a little bit too
You're
close.
not laughing anymore.
Knuckle sandwich. Some effect to that. I don't remember what it is, though.
No! I cannot fall! Lord Pazuzu! He chose me!
Well, would you look at that? He wasn't so formidable after all. Or mayhap it is we whose strength has improved, our arms tempered by the fires of adventure.
Oops.
Though I suppose the chance remains that we have only faced the dregs of Hargon's army thus far.
How dare! It is time you learned the true power of the darkness! shall not perish alone! In the name of Argon.
I can't.
He must be seen to at once.
With the priest's help, Dragon Prelony carry Caradoc to an inn where he can be treated. Though his loyal companion stayed at his bedside throughout the night, Caradoc's condition failed to improve.
Forgive me, friends. I cannot move. I can barely speak. All that I can do is thank the goddess that you two were spared.
No. No! You can overcome this! I swear we will find a way!
I have tried every healing herb and restorative spell at my disposal, and yet they have worked naught against this vile curse.
Pray, do not concern yourselves with me. It was I who provoked the beast. Go. Continue your quest. Tarry not on my behalf.
Do you think we would abandon you in your hour of need? Nay, we shall find a cure and continue our quest together. Till then, you must think only of your own recovery.
Sorry.
I too must apologize. Thy friend only suffereth this affliction because we of Baron had not the strength to defend ourselves.
The blame lies solely with those heartless beasts. You have naught to apologize for.
I pray that you can find a cure.
Could you tell my mother and father that I was happy to have been their son?
Stop it! Both of you! Now is not the time for eulogies. I, for one, could not face your parents if I was not certain we tried everything we could. Wait! That is it! Let us go to Cannock and tell the king and queen of our cousin's plight. They will surely do all in their power to help us find a remedy.
No. Anything but that. They would surely rage at my lack of caution.
I'm afraid to say that your opinions no longer matter, and that is final. Father, would you tend to our friend whilst we are gone?
Of course.
Then let us hie to Cannock.
Okay, yeah, this is exactly what I thought. In the original Dragon Quest II, Baran was a town where if you stayed at the inn, the Prince of Cadoc got cursed. So you could actually bypass this whole thing by simply not staying at the inn here, basically. And the quest to actually recover for him is actually, I think it's probably going to be similar, except it was pretty straightforward to do in the original version of the game. But I'm guessing it will probably have a few more steps in this version. So, off to Cadoc then. Was it wrong of us to leave cousin Caradoc alone? What if his condition should worsen while we're away? You're right, I must be strong. Our cousin's life is at stake. Come, the king and queen must know of what's become of their son. Perhaps I should have told them. No, this is for the best. It is all for the best. All right.
Ah, our young heroes return. But wherefore doth my son not travel with you? Is he waylaid some?
This and this, that and that.
Good goddess. My poor boy.
A curse, and a passing pernicious one indeed. What cure might be enough to free him from its clutches? Of course, a leaf from the World Tree.
The World Tree?
Aye, the World Tree, Yggdrasil, the source of all life. 'Tis said that its leaves possess the power to heal any ailment.
Tell us, where may we find it?
Alas, its location was a closely guarded secret of the royal line of Renderak, a line that no longer existeth.
Slain by Hargon and his minions when they razed the kingdom all those years ago.
Aye, nary a member of the royal family survived. A scant few Renderakians did manage to escape the onslaught. Yet I doubt any would have been privy to their king's closest secrets. Though it may be a hopeless endeavor, I shall have my envoys look into the matter.
Thank you, Majesty.
We must also send someone to watch over him. Our son is in the inn in Berend, didst thou say?
Mayhap we cannot cure him, but at least we can ensure he is kept company and learn of any change in his condition.
I am sure he would appreciate that very much. We shall return to Berend too, to pass on your best wishes.
Thank you for being such fine friends to our child. He is blessed to know companions of your ilk.
And pray, do not worry yourselves unduly over my boy. This would not be the first affliction he hath overcome, and it will not be the last.
Wait, how many other curses has he been placed under? Okay. There's nothing else here, so let's head back there. The princess was listening in, so my suspicions are being confirmed here.
You there. From where do your parents hail? From Rendrak? No?
How did she even get here?
What of you? Do you know anything of Yggdrasil?
Would you care to explain what brings you here, Your Highness?
you believe me if I said I were out for a stroll?
I don't think so,
Stroll
lady.
From Cannock to Berren, across a great continent and leagues of open ocean. If I were to believe you, what would that make me?
Fine! I'm sorry. I cannot stand staying in that castle one moment more, knowing that my brother was in peril. Surely you, of all people, can understand how I feel. I knew you would. Thank you. And, sorry for not telling you of my plans beforehand. I just returned from checking on my brother. He was in agony.
I'm sorry. That must have been hard to witness.
You needn't apologize. My brother would not blame you, and nor do I. We must instead focus our efforts on finding someone from Renderak. They, and only they, might know of Yggdrasil's whereabouts.
But did your father not say this was a secret of the royal line? And none of that line escaped with their lives?
I know, and yet if there is even the slightest chance, I cannot let it slip. After all, are we not heroes destined to save the world? How am I meant to save anyone if I cannot save even my own stupid brother?
Lower your voices, I pray you. If you wish to speak of the World Tree, then let us speak indoors where none can overhear.
You know of it, Father. You know of Yggdrasil.
Shush! Indoors, I said. Is something amiss? I assure you I harbor no ill intentions.
No, it is not. It matters not.
Come then. Let us talk more at the inn.
Why would a priest?
Father, are you unwell?
Most perceptive for one so young. Thou art correct. My health is not what it once was. Yet I am not beset by any particular ailment. 'Tis but the ravages of time. The same cannot be said of your companion. His life's flame may flicker as mine, but it may yet blaze anew, which bringeth us back to the subject of Yggdrasil and her leaves.
Please, we would be grateful if you could share whatever you know.
First, you must promise that what I tell you will never leave the confines of this room. Thank you. Pray, let me rest my weary legs a while. You must needs head eastwards for Renderak, or rather Burrowell. From there, sail eastward still, and you will find an island home to an ancient forest. The tree we know as Yggdrasil can be found deep within those woods. According to legend, a single leaf falleth from her branches once in a blue moon.
And this leaf can heal my brother.
If the legend is to be believed, 'tis said that the leaf that falleth from Yggdrasil's holy boughs can heal every affliction known to man. It could yet prove your friend's salvation. I only hope that you can forgive me for keeping this from you, especially considering all you have done for Berren.
We understand. If the legend of these leaves were to become common knowledge, the entire realm would seek them out.
Aye, that hath ever been my concern. I thank thee for thine understanding.
Have you never considered obtaining a leaf for yourself?
Please, my dear, It would be wasted on one such as I. I have lived my life and tried as best as I could to live it well. Yet the fact remaineth, I am but an ordinary man. You, however, are different. You are descended from the hero of legend, are you not?
Special
If
treatment.
any are deserving of Yggdrasil's blessing, it is you. That boy must not be allowed to breathe his last.
How do you know of our lineage?
Alas, I have a shameful habit of eavesdropping on the conversations of others.
Our relation to Erdrick may be true, but we are still far from living up to his legacy.
That thou shouldst think so maketh me full certain that the
Good. Then I shall away to Yggdrasil at once. I hope I...
Wait, Princess! I hope we will meet her there too, though I would not put it past her to find the leaf and run away without us again.
Starting to see a pattern
Thou
here.
needst not concern thyself on that front. Entering the forest is a simple task. Traversing it is another matter entirely. After all, it would not do for anyone to chance upon the source of all life. The forest testeth all those who seek an audience with Yggdrasil. Take this, and the woods will surely welcome you.
Obtain the Force favor.
We are in your debt. Come, let us prepare to leave post-haste.
My question is, how does he know this? Okay. There's something that's been bothering me, so bear with me for a moment. Actually, let's go ahead and just take the next break here. You guys... Okay, maybe I didn't break my model. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a break and while I address this matter. Okay, sorry about that. I just needed to... Thought my model was doing weird things again, but it doesn't look like it actually was. Mostly just because I thought the eyes were stuck to the right for some reason. But no, it doesn't seem like it actually is. I just can't see it with the way my screen layout currently is. And honestly, I don't really know how to address that anyway, but... Anyway. Okay, so... Let's see, we can go to Burrowell from here. So yeah, I guess they decided to attach the fourth character to this because, as I kind of said earlier, you can literally skip this entire event in the original game by just never staying at that inn. And there was no dungeon or extra stuff here. You just basically went to this spot on the map. The tree was kind of just sitting in the middle of the area. You grabbed the leaf and went back, and that was it. It took literally like 3 minutes to do. So in the original version, there was almost no point to ever doing it. But...
There you all are. Come! We have an Yggdrasil leaf to find.
A moment, if you will. And I ask that you give me an honest answer. Your parents have no idea that you are here, do they?
But of course not. Papa would never have allowed it. He's so frightfully dull.
Then it is incumbent upon us to see that you come to no harm. Your poor brother is already incapacitated. Were we forced to send word back to Canuck of you too, having come to harm,
Fear not. There'll be no need for you to make any such glum reports. I prepared a letter in anticipation of just such an eventuality. After all, it would hardly have been responsible of me to abscond without making provisions for the fact that I might never return.
Please.
She is so reckless.
I'm under no illusions as to the danger of our quest. After all, as you say, my brother lies at death's door as we speak. This is no carefree saunter through the meadows. That much is plain to anyone. But I have a responsibility, and I would see it fulfilled. Would you have me remain safely at home simply because I happen to be born a little later than yourselves? That I cannot do. My father may glibly insist that I wait a little longer before taking up the mantle of the hero of old. But the time is now, the fight is now, and I must fight! I cannot stand by and allow you and my brother to bear this great weight alone.
Very well. It is your life and your decision. And your mind is plainly made up. We shall not stop you.
I don't think we could if we wanted to.
Now come. We have an Yggdrasil leaf to find.
Huzzah! Yes, let us away. Fear not both. I shall make myself of use, I swear.
Good. Lead on, cousin.
The fog! It is cleared!
Could this be the work of the trinket with which our friend the priest gifted us? Come, let us press on.
Okay, there are two paths. Both lead to different... Oh. Forgot that was still on there. Let's check for... Alright. Yeah, we can't control her right now, so kind of just have to let her do whatever. I kind of suspect the power level of the mobs here is going to be a little bit lower than some of the more recent areas we've been to because of the two being down one of the main characters, so...
I have you now!
Okay, so that path leads to some sort of dead end there. My luck, there's probably a chest or something there, but we can worry about that later. Since it's a one-way path, I could just exit and examine it when we get done here. Swoosh. On the plus side, since she's not a party member, she has no MP bar, so she'll just keep casting anyway, so... I suspect it's once we complete this quest is when she finally joins the party permanently. But we'll see.
I have you now! Crackle!
She's clearly been keeping busy training while we've been running about. Because she seems like she's on about the same power level we are currently. These things were a nuisance in the Dragon Quest 1 playthrough, but much more manageable here. Gotta be something along this long corridor. If not, this is gonna be quite embarrassing.
Crackle!
Okay, yep, there were a couple of boxes out. I'm like, that was way too far out of the way to not have something. I don't know if it's anything important, but...
Here comes the cold snap.
Fortunately, I'm not having too much issue here, so... I don't know what the earliest level I could have done this is the main thing. 'Cause the first time I came through here, before I went to the Dragon Lord's castle and all that, I got curb stomped by that bat. I just feel a little bit better once we have all my party members that the game has, so let's make that happen.
Crackle!
Then I probably should go start checking on the mermaid site, because we know the magical key was dropped into the ocean, and we also know about the missing fishermen, so that will probably be our next task once we complete this.
Crackle! Heal!
Okay. Hip drop. Oh, that's another one of those female exclusive abilities that only the women characters with usually get. Okay, there's another box. Seed of Magic. Start using the seeds pretty soon. I don't know what hip drop does. Jumping bump that it does big damage. Okay. Cloak of Evasion. I think we're way past that. Yep.
Fight on!
actually keep the whip on because they like to multiply.
Ah! I have you now!
Alright. Okay.
So this is the item we seek. A leaf of mighty Yggdrasil. It is plainly possessed of great power. That much would be clear, even did we not know what it was.
Forgive us, O World Tree, but my brother is in grave peril. I hope you will not mind us availing ourselves of it. Now come, let us hurry back. He may not be... We have the leaf, but how does one go about administering it? Shall I stuff it in his mouth and hope for the best?
I don't think that's gonna help.
No. In his condition, he would surely choke. Let us make a tea from it instead.
Like, there's something down his throat, you're gonna create a whole new problem.
Good. Now let him drink it, quickly.
I hope this works. Did it?
Brother?
I feel light. Light as a feather. Thank you so much. That brew worked wonders, and not a moment too soon. Honestly, talk about a brush with death.
I'll brush you with death, you blasted fool! This is no laughing matter!
But seriously, allow me to apologize. I have caused you much heartache, and for this, I am sorry. Truly.
No. We do not blame you. We are just happy to have you returned.
I blame you. It may not have been your fault precisely, but do you have any idea how worried I was? If you had died, it would have been all you deserved for vexing your little sister so.
Are you happy or angry that I did not?
That's a fair question.
Well, I, for one, am very happy to see you, dear sister. I presume Mama and Papa are unaware of your absence?
Astute as ever. I'm certain they would not bemoan me, coming to their son and heir's aid. That is why I did not ask.
I'm sure that's why you didn't ask.
Truly, I am blessed to have such fine friends and family.
Well, now that my brother is back on his feet, we can return to the... Where to next, my capable companion?
You act as if you mean to join us on our quest. This cannot stand, sister. We must see you return to Canuck.
I disagree.
You do?
I do.
But I assumed your objections would be the strongest.
What right have I to object? We each decided to embark on this quest of our own volition. Your sister is no different.
Precisely. Do not forget that I am a scion of Erdrick too.
well. Far be it from me to deny the will of the masses. She did help save my life, after all.
Kinda hard to refuse now, isn't
I
it?
knew you would see sense eventually. With me by your side, you shall not fall again.
You are a lucky prince indeed.
Use the peeps. Okay. Okay, that allows me to find... Oh, geez, she's way underleveled. Pretty significantly. So it's gonna take her a while to get caught back up. But let's see what she has here. Oh. I'm like, he doesn't have any of his gear, does he? Because he was out of the party. So, let's see here. Assassin's Blade. Flame Shield. Iron Headgear. And what else did I have equipped to him? I also need to give him his whip back. Let's see. Let's see, rabbit suit. Recovery ring. I guess we'll give her the rousing ring. Okay. So, let's see what she has here. Heal, peep, fizzle, fizzle, crackle, crackle. Okay, so she seems to have a similar ability set as the Prince of Canuck. Seems to be quite a bit of an all-rounder from what it looks like. Just with some different physical abilities, which are a little more silly from the looks of it. Let's see, and... looks like she's particularly fast. And as looks like she also has a really high luck stat too. So she got quite a bit going for her. So as a silver lining to the dark cloud the beast cast upon me, I came to understand the true strength of our bond. I must offer the fiend my thanks, but I shan't. I am taking this very, very seriously, awfully so. Oh.
Few in this world are fortunate enough to be blessed with such steadfast companions. I was not one. Mayhap that is why I did not trust you. Why, even after I shared with you the secret of Yggdrasil, I doubted if you would return.
You thought we might leave my brother bedridden for eternity.
Succinctly put, yes. Yet you proved to me that your hearts are pure. Many would have quailed at the effort required to reach the tree. Others would have given in to temptation and sold the leaf for their own gain. Myriad are the reasons that might cause one to stray from the righteous path, to abandon friends in need. To my shame, I may have relished such an outcome. Proof that even those of the great hero's bloodline could fall from grace.
But wherefore?
Because I fell myself many years ago. Though that is all in the past now. You seek to defeat the High Priest Hargon, do you not?
We know that we have not yet the strength. But with each trial we face, we grow ever stronger.
Very well. Then I would see that you have this. This missive will grant you an audience with the King of Durkandor, a nation to the north and east of Yggdrasil. His Majesty is interested in making the acquaintance of those who would test their strength and in time perfect it. Should you wish to see just how far you have come, pray take part in the trial he hath prepared.
Thank you. We shall be sure to pay him a visit.
Obtain the priest's missive.
Please, go on ahead. I will rejoin you shortly.
What do you suppose she is discussing with the priest?
Honestly, brother, isn't it obvious? She's apologizing for all the time he wasted watching over you.
Do you think that I ought to offer him a word myself?
Please don't. You would only say something silly and make everything worse, like you always do.
Me? Silly? Surely you jest.
Now, where were we?
Discussing how you were likely apologizing for burdening that poor man with my brother.
Oh, well, yes. Something along those lines. Shall we be going then?
No. He must think me an awful bore. Allow me to apologize. Please.
While your intentions are noble, cousin, I fear you do lack a certain tact.
Does anyone have anything nice to say about me? No?
Not this time.
Come now. Evil waits for no man.
As you wish.
Okay, probably should drop by the weapon shop and see if there's anything that I can give to her that I didn't already have. Better hold on to that for now if it's that hard to get a hold of. Let's see. Oh. Line up. That's just it. Yeah, since she's so much lower level than everybody else is. Oh, but that shouldn't take me long to address as we move along to other stuff. Okay, that tabula must not be available till later. We have heard the fiends that appear in this town. We shall stay a little longer until we can be certain they will not appear again. We were dispatched here by His Majesty the King of Connacht that we might aid the prince, but it seems our services were not required. Thou art cured, Highness. Lo, this is fine indeed, but oh, forgive me, I was precious use of your time in need. Okay, so we're extremely close to that area with the mermaid underwater thing, so let's venture there next. Oh, there was one other thing I forgot about, that I have several scrolls that need to see if she can use any of these. Let's see, bang. Okay, yep, I thought so. So it looks like she has a blend of spells between the two casters I already have, so she has a little bit of each. Though not everything they have. Okay, and I think I'm going to hold off using the seeds until she's a little bit closer to everybody's level. Because right now she's going to have low stats and most things, so it's going to be hard to compare right now. All right, I need to give... That's right, I need to switch your tactics. Follow orders. Actually, I think the blade will be more beneficial to her anyway, so... Off we go again. Could this be the place where the fisherman in Zahan spoke? The rock certainly seems deadly enough, even without the mermaids to lower them shorewise. Any fisherman who sails too close would be in grave danger. Monsters! Assassin's Dagger.
Shall not escape us!
Well, that took care of most of them.
Perhaps it was not mermaids that caused the accidents of which we heard tell, but monsters.
I would wager your best boots upon it, dear brother.
Let us descend and investigate further. But have a care. There may be more of them.
Well, fancy that! Those beasts are dead. I thought they'd never go. We owe these little ones our thanks. Come on, let's say hello.
Oh, but sister, those are human children. Shouldn't we be wary? They'll steal our scales to sell at market. Ugh, humans are scary.
Oh, don't be silly. What do you think their monster slaying means? That's right, that they're the nicer kind of horrid human being.
By that all.
Those voices.
Evening, feel good.
Hello? Is somebody there? Could it be more monsters? Monsters, she says. Oh, the cheek. We're nothing of the kind.
We cannot have her thinking that. Let's go and change her mind.
Mermaids! Real mermaids!
Hello, humans. How'd you do? We didn't mean to scare you. Next time we catch you unawares, I promise we'll prepare you. The name's Melinda, Mermaid Girl, and I'm ever so grateful. You got rid of those monsters for us. Gosh, those things were hateful.
My days, you can say that again. They gave us such a fright. Before you got here, me and Mel Mel thought it was good night.
I didn't introduce my friend. This here is Ellie Pooh. Oh, sorry, that's just for her besties. It's Elaine to you. We're usually quite careful to keep out of monster sight, but staying hidden when someone's in danger isn't right. So when we went to rescue Sil,
Hey there,
some humans,
Night Owl. Thank you for the raid.
had to show our faces to those
Hey there,
little
Nighty.
bags of dirt.
Sil, were you perchance about to say Sylvester? Do you know him?
Welcome in, Raiders.
We do. In fact, we took him home a little while ago. His ship was sunk, and so we helped him and his friends, you know?
Oh, help you did, Mel. Lovingly indeed in old Sylv's case.
it, you, before I wipe that smirk right off your face.
Well, anyway, it's thanks to us they live to tell the tale, and now they're all as healthy as the day
I get
they
that.
sail.
I try to do the same when I have people watching.
Them all back to
So,
health.
We did indeed, and though their boat was full as full could be, we made sure
I guess for those of you who don't know who I am,
returned home
my name is
safely.
Dragon Ikari. I play both games, old and new, whenever I can, so
We had feared
welcome
that
in
we
to the
might
Nexus of
all be-
Realms.
Indeed. You have our gratitude, and that of the people of Zahan, I am sure. Many tears of joy will
Appreciate it
be
as
shed
always,
at the
Maddie.
return of those they feared lost.
Oh, that's nice.
But my poor Melly Mel's concerned about one man alone. A fair-faced fisher fellow she'd have liked to make her own.
I see. If I might ask, how badly hurt were the fishermen when first you found them?
Oh, terribly, but none more
Give that
so
shout
than
out there
poor
before I
Mr.
forget, since I
Sylvester.
was,
Hence why I couldn't
it's the first
just
time I've had to
go
deal with the
on and
raid,
leave
so I was
Mr.
like, well,
Fester.
Yeah, we believe you.
But his wounds are now fully healed, you say?
All but the burns both suffered in the fiery flames of passion. The two made moony eyes like it was going out of fashion. Shut it, you! Just shut it!
The two of them seem entirely consumed by their own affairs. Though I try, I cannot seem to get them to simply say what happened.
we're getting
What am I to
sidetracked.
do?
What if I were to join in? I must confess to being eager to hear more about these flames of passion.
Absolutely not. Forgive me, but you will only exacerbate the situation.
Blame the
Certainly
passion.
are not what I
I'm sure that
pictured when
won't.
I imagined mermaids.
It seems that the tales of mermaids dragging sailors to their doom were not but lies. The truth seems quite the opposite. Our two friends were only too keen to see the fishermen saved. One feels bad for one's uncharitable preconceptions. I still cannot believe such creatures truly exist. Truly, they are not one might have imagined. Nonetheless, I cannot find their manner of speaking rather engaging. They speak of forbidden love between human and mermaids, do they not? Let's hear more of it. Though it's none of my business, I fervently wish more fervently that it were.
Forgive us for interrupting once more, but if I might disturb you for just a moment longer, you said you saw the fishermen of Zahan safely home. Is that correct?
Yup.
You have our thanks. Would that there was some way we might repay the favor you have done us.
Oh, there's no need for you to give us something for our trouble. Sylvester said he'd be back here with presents on the double.
Indeed? Oh, how marvellous! Perhaps his wife and child will accompany him. Given how worried they both were for his safety, I'm sure they are just as eager to say thank you as he.
His...
Have I? Did I say
You
something?
opened your mouth again, is what
strange,
you did.
perhaps? I did, but he does indeed have a wife back home, does he not? A most handsome...
Away you go.
Oh,
He had a wife and child at home this whole entire time. Not once did either of them ever seem to cross his mind.
no, sister. We just did not ask. I'm sure that if we had, that he'd have told us he was both a husband and a dad. But never mind that. Now I come to think of it, we're fine. I don't think we'll be needing any presents. Not this time. Could you please tell Sylvester when you happen to next meet that there's no need for him to come, although the thought was sweet? He's just returned to his beloved family, as you say. Plus, he might be attacked by horrid monsters on the way.
But
Besides, I doubt he'd bring us anything we'd really treasure. We're mermaids. He's a human. It's a stretch by any measure.
I see.
We saved their lives. There's thanks enough for us in that alone. We're only glad they're finally fully healed and safely home.
Exit stage right.
You sure you're all right?
I'm fine, I promise. After all, there's nothing I can do. If he's back home and happy, then I'm happy for him too.
Okay, so yeah, now let's head back to Zahan and see what the aftermath of all this is. From what I remember from other Dragon Quest games, the mermaid thing never turns out very well for the people involved, usually. Let's go heal up before we do. Okay, just save real quick here. Check the time and all that too, so... Okay. Good for a little bit longer here. Alright. Wanderers, look, my husband is alive and well. Believe it or not, he claims he and his men owe their safety to mermaids. I struggle to believe it itself, and yet, truth is, I plan to return to them soon to deliver a token of our gratitude. As fate would have it, we come bearing a message from those self-same mermaids. They want to know you need not go to the trouble of visiting them. How selfless of them put my safety over their own interests. Truly, their kindness is without limit, and yet they did save my life. I can't see this favor go unrewarded. The mermaids placed no barrier on you visiting them, did they? Could I trouble you to deliver this gift in my stead? Yes, that'd be an excellent idea. Naturally, we will see it that you too receive your just reward. Of course, it should be our privilege. Yes, we must take it knowing how appreciated their assistance was. Thank you truly. I am blessed to have many wonderful acquaintances of late. There is a shrine to the isle to the west of here, which my forebears placed an earring that once belonged to the mermaids, along with a enchanted set of claws that our link with them might be forever severed. But now that we know we are not mortal enemies but kindred spirits, we have no need of either. That's why I ask that you return the earring to the mermaids as a show of friendship. Jolly good. I think the mermaids would like that very much. As for the claws, you may take them as your reward. May they aid you on your journey. I shall let the guard know to grant you passage. You have my thanks. I only ask that you convey the ones who saved my life. Okay, so based on the conversation, it looks like it was just a giant misunderstanding on the mermaid's part. But hey. Okay, let's go ahead and get that treasure so we can get it back to them here. Oh, that's right, so the west. That's right, it's not here. Okay. Right over there. Shipwright Shrine. Could this be a sigil? If that's a sigil, then I'm Halgard himself. They're supposed to have pictures on them, remember? They're not nearly so shiny. You should listen to your friend. That is not a sigil, and what's more, it is not yours. That's right, it belongs to our friends, and we'll be taking them, thank you very much. For though a heartless monster like you could understand it as a token of affection worth more than some people that a sigil ever could. Ha! The only place you'll be taking it to is your graves. Let's see here. I don't really know what to expect from either of these, so let's just hit them and find out. Buff. Just prepare just in case here. And I missed. Oh, that's right. That attack has lower accuracy than normal.
Ever so sorry.
Yeah, they aren't doing very much, so I don't think this thing's much of a threat. Let's... There's one down. All right. I was expecting that to do way more damage than it did. Let's see. Power him back up just so we can end this quickly here. It. All right. Buff myself back up here. No, I don't think I've had too many more turns on this. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Though I think I'm sort of way over leveled on some front. We did warn them. Even though we did not seek the earring out ourselves, we cannot allow something so beautiful to fall in the hands of something so repulsive. Dragon obtained pearl earring. The suits a mermaid much more than a monster. Let's return them. I can hardly wait to see the joy on their faces. Okay, we're supposed to be able to take the claws as well. A set of sacred claws. Okay, let's see here. Sacred claws. Blessed talents especially effective against undead and material monsters as those with amorphic forms. Okay, so they're not as strong, but they are useful for certain situations, so I'll just hold on to them for now. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break here. So we'll take another break here and we'll continue on. We will be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm going to go for a little bit longer here yet. As long as my back decides it's going to cooperate here. That's why I stopped for a moment. Back hurting. Oh boy. Anyway, back to the mermaids then. Let's see. Gaggle Rock. Okay.
Hello. Look, Ellie, it's our little human friends. It's wonderful to see your smiling faces once again.
Ah, good. You are still here. There are matters we would discuss with you. Tell us, are you always to be found atop these rocks?
Not all the time. We sometimes go a-wandering here and there. But yeah, we are here quite a lot. A whole lot, to be fair. But anyway, these matters that you mention, you mean him? You told him not to come back. Was he upset? Was it grim?
We informed him of your wishes, and he thanked you for your consideration and asked that we bring you this.
Oh, pretty.
He said it once belonged to your kind, and he was most insistent that it be restored to you.
Thanks. I've seen a pearl just like this one. Now, where would it have been? Oh yeah, now I remember who was wearing it. The Queen!
You say just like it, Melly, but it wasn't quite that hue. Let's show her it and ask about it. She'll know what to do.
Yeah, let's. She always knows what's best. She'll have something to say. And thanks again for bringing it. It's really quite a way.
Before you go, I wish to apologize. We did not mean to cause you sorrow.
You loved him, did you not? It cannot be easy.
Oh, I appreciate it, but you really aren't to blame. I suppose no one is really. It's just an awful shame. It's me who should apologise for getting so upset. Imagine being such a softie. How weak can you get?
Please do not say such things. To think of others' feelings before one's own is far from weak. It takes great fortitude, and I admire you for it.
As do I. Though you profess not to mind, it
I
is
mean,
clear
I
that you
guess at
suffer
least
greatly.
unlike in Dragon Quest
You are
XI,
noble
this
indeed,
mermaid isn't going to be
and sorry
dissolving
to
into
the
foam or
extreme.
something. That's what happened the last time I played a Dragon Quest game with mermaid in it.
I know you're trying to cheer me up, but this is out of hand. Don't praise me so, I beg of you. It's more than I can stand.
I shall praise you as much as I
That sounds about what I
You
do
are
when I have a
wonderful,
compliment, except a lot less
thoughtful
crying.
person, and I admire you very much.
Stop it! Stop it, you silly human!
Now I too am weeping. I cannot help it.
Oh, it's all too much. You're just too nice. It's more than I can take.
Just look at us. Come, dry your eyes. Please don't cry for my sake.
I feel somewhat left out.
Yeah, the two guys are just back there like, should we say anything? Humans aren't all horrible. We know that for sure now, but I wonder why the Queen insists that you're rotten to the core. You think she meant a human once that was a proper meanie. But still, I hate for you all for that. She doesn't seem that queenie. Thanks again for all you've done. You really are a treasure. To learn that all humans aren't all horrid is really a pleasure. Come back and visit any time, Teehee. Okay, looks like we're done here for now. Let's see. Oh, I guess I should play the echo flute here. Nothing here. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Okay, so we have a couple of options here. There is one thing I'm going to do before I forget about it. There was part of this dungeon I didn't explore, so before we do anything else more complicated than that, I'm going to go do that first, just to make sure we're not missing anything important. And then there was one other fight we got into really early on that caused me a lot of trouble, and now shouldn't cause me trouble, so we'll see here.
Shall not escape us!
This is all you deserve!
Big booms everywhere. Full heal. That'll help. Alright. Alright. Box. Seat of Defense. Let's see.
This might sting a bit.
Let's see. South. Another box. Mini medal. Should be 20 now, so I should have 20 now, so I should be able to get another item.
Here comes the cold snap.
Alright, this way, this way. Yep, there was a treasure over here after all. Level 21. She'll slowly climb. I have a feeling before we get to the end of the game, she'll be pretty close to our level, if not exactly matched up. Staff of Resurrection. Okay, that has no use now. Alright, I'm going to go to the Fortune Monarch, the Metal Monarch first and turn in our prize here, and then we can make do for the next location. Morning Star. Let's see. So that's looks like a whip of some kind. Okay, so this just completely. Actually, wait. Okay, only he can use it. That's fine. Let's see. Kind of thought the mermaid thing was going to lead to something else, but it may just be one of those things where it'll come back and be important later. Okay. Let's head to... I think it's Burrowell? Yeah, Burrowell. Oh, I guess I should probably double check that anybody can use the chain whip besides him. I don't think so, but... Okay, yeah, it's not better than that. And she doesn't have one yet, so I'll just give it to her. Let's see, sell... Actually, I guess I never did check to see if anybody else could use that. Okay, nope. Oh, no, wait, never mind. That's right, that's still his main single attack weapon right now, so... Never mind, I was thinking about something else. Let's see what we've got here. Saw blade. Okay, this... I have to switch back over to the correct weapons. Let's see, Saw Blade is a slight increase. I don't know if it's... I don't know, that's enough of a difference to really justify it right now. It's one whole damage point. Okay, let's go save first, and then we'll go ahead and try that boss battle. All right.
Scions of the hero's line. Then this is surely the perfect opportunity. Come, we must strike while they are yet with us.
I had suspected thou would say as much. Wouldst thou so blithely shatter the peace we've striven so hard to safeguard? I have told thee, have I not? As long as the stone is ours, we have naught to fear.
Ah, thee and thy precious stone. Far better to seek the help of heroes than of some goddess-forsaken rock.
Might there be something we can help you with, perhaps?
Thy timing is perfect, friend. We would ask that thy company stand beside us in battle.
Battle? Perhaps you had better explain.
But of course, I'm captain of the town guard. And let us just say that myself and the chief are not entirely in agreement on how our home might best be protected. We live here in meekness and silence, that the fiends above might not discover us. A guard is posted air overhead, and precious few of us are suffered to leave the town, lest, heavens forbid, we encounter our tormentors.
With Hargon hard by, this is a wise policy indeed.
It is. And yet, this is no way to live. For how long do we mean to subject ourselves to this tiresome life of creeping and cowering? Far better surely to run not from the next cry of monster, but towards it. To stand as one, and strike down those who would strike us down ere they have the chance.
And invite their fellows to come a-looking for them when they fail to return. And this, assuming we are even able to overcome them in the first place. What sacrifices might the guard, nay, the town, be forced to make shouldst thou fail in thy proposed endeavor?
And so thou proposest that we stand ready with thy wondrous rock, hoping to bargain for our lives instead, should the time come.
Wondrous rock?
A stone possessed of magical properties. One need only touch it to feel its power.
It's another one of the
Seemeth
sigils.
The fiends do covet it most mightily.
Could it be?
I had thought to offer it up should Hargon's underlings discover the town, and in exchange for it ask that we be allowed to walk away unscathed.
Thou wouldst bargain with demons and expect them to listen? Nay, the fiends would surely take the stone for themselves and slay us all regardless. Better to stand and fight from the first.
And what of the town elders, and its babes in arms? Wouldst thou have them too stand and fight? To do so would be suicide. Though the chance of success might be slim, surely 'tis better to attempt to bargain with them than to risk slaughter. And besides, to take a life is no easy feat, even the life of a monster.
The captain has the right of it. One cannot hide from monsters and hope for the best. One must eradicate them at the first opportunity.
But what of those who fight? What if they should be hurt, or worse?
At least they will have fought. Better that than to hide and hope, only to be discovered and slaughtered regardless. Do you not agree, cousin? Or would you, too, choose the path of appeasement?
I stand with the chief. We've seen enough death.
Well, surely you must have an opinion one way or the other.
I know not. What say you, cousin?
Now, under normal circumstances, this would definitely be more of a nuanced question if I already wasn't familiar with the Dragon Quest series. Because here's the problem with the monsters in the Dragon Quest series. They very rarely keep their word on anything. Most of the time, a monster is either manipulating somebody into doing something, or takes what they want and just slaughters everybody anyway. Unfortunately, these aren't the type of monsters that you see in other series where there's much talking to them most of the time, so I kind of have to agree with the princess on this one. I merely wish to see as many people as possible spared the horrors of war. Is this cowardice? Perhaps. Nevertheless. Chief Captain, approach from above the ground. Monsters, perhaps a scouting party. The entrance has been sealed. We await further orders. Perfect. Come, let us get rid of you of this monstrous menace. Aye, with thy aid, perhaps we shall prevail. No more shall we be punished for crimes not our own. But wait! They're being a little reckless. Fools come after them.
I am wounded.
Calm yourself, please. Your hurt is not a grave one.
But the blood...
Yeah, not exactly all gung-ho now.
What nest of humans have we stumbled upon here? Come, aid me in destroying them. Lord Hargon shall hear of our achievement. But what, worm? Again you tremble and stutter and dither like a ninny, and you call yourself a monster? Watch as I slay these humans here, then do as I do. The little one shall be yours.
Please, is there naught we might do to convince you to leave these poor people in peace? Must we fight? Is there truly no other way?
Pathetic! Humans will ever beg for their worthless lives, and we monsters will ever laugh as we take them. No, boy. There is no other way but this. Look out!
All right. Let's see, Kabuff, we need Oomph here. Just double Kabuff here. Oh yeah, that's a problem. Let's see. Let's see. I think I have... Yeah. Oh. Madeline sometimes seems like she just doesn't follow orders and just does whatever she wants. Even with the tactics set the way I have them. Such a reckless kid. Alright.
Time to tip the scales.
Flying knee. Falcon slash. Soothing song.
Do not fret.
Gotta rebuild my defenses here. I better heal up a little bit here. Full heal.
Full heal!
Do not fret.
You have my gratitude.
Much better.
I can help.
Oh, I don't like that. Let's see. Magic barrier. Sombering slap.
In the name of the goddess!
Zing! Zing!
That won't happen again.
Oh god. Damn it.
Much better.
Fusion nonsense is getting on my nerves. Go away.
There was no reasoning with that wicked creature. There never would have been.
Please, I beg of you, spare me.
Do you think us foolish enough to fall for such theatrics? Huh?
I swear to you, this is no ruse. I do not wish to fight with humans. I cannot.
But you serve Hargon, do you not?
I do, albeit
poorly, for I am unable to raise a claw in anger, as I say. What poison is this? You wish us to believe that you have never harmed a human, and by so doing save your worthless life. Would you extend the same mercy to others? The people of Moonbrook, perhaps? Did you beg of foul Hargon that he spare the lives of those poor innocents as you beg for your own? No. At best you did naught but stand by and watch as they were slaughtered.
Yeah, she's getting a little vengeance crazed here.
The rest of your kind. Though they pleaded to be spared, my people's pleas fell on deaf ears. They were cut down where they stood, and now you ask that we heed your own pleas for mercy? I know not what to say. It is true. I stood by and listened as my companions spoke of eradicating your kind. I did naught to stop them. I gave little thought to the terror they endured. But now I know that terror for myself. And in knowing it, I see for the first time the gravity of the crimes my kind have inflicted and continue to inflict upon yours. You are correct in all that you have said. I am a monster in the truest sense of the word, and I do not deserve to be spared. You are, and I shall not spare you. You who did nothing.
Surely this is not...
Wait! He is a monster, this much is true, and a servant of foul Hargon. Nonetheless, through our veins flows the blood of heroes. Is it the act of a hero to strike down an enemy who repents, who begs plaintively for mercy?
Why do you ask this of me now?
Because it pains you to do this. I see it, even as you raise your hand to strike, but you think it a betrayal of your people not to strike. And so you would do so regardless. But please, I beg of you, stay your hand.
Would my people not hate me for sparing this pathetic creature?
I know not, but think instead of this. What would your father have said?
He would have told me that he loved me no matter what I chose to do.
Forgive me, I thought it all so simple, but I've never known the terror of true battle. Though my sword was drawn, I could scarcely lift it, and my knees knocked out unto those like a frightened child. You had the right of it all along, Chief, though it's easy to speak of fighting fiends and returning home, repent of tales of heroism. 'Tis a far harder thing to do. I pray you may one day might be fit to forgive my foolishness. Nonsense, I too was a fool. What manner of man imagines a monster could be reasoned with, as if we were all equals at a bargaining table and not the bitterest of foes? As this is, as you said, they would have simply have taken the stone in our lives along with it. 'Tis I who should be seeking thy forgiveness. This stone that you may speak of, may we perhaps examine it? We seek such an item as it happens. Alas, it's not here in the village. It's hidden away in a shrine on a certain island east of here for safekeeping. But it is yours should you wish it. That holding on to it will do little good for any of us is more than proven. Truly. Truly. Here, this letter should show the guardsmen that you are worthy of entry. Obtain letter from the chief. Thank you. Let this be your thanks for coming to our age, and I apologize for the trouble we have caused you. Though our struggles with the monsters is far from over, you've tipped the scales in our favor, however slightly. No more fiends emerge, and the ones who you spared did go about his own volition into a cell in the town jail. He seems more than willing to appraise us of his fellow monsters' movements and motivations, if it might even help spare one life, as he put it. I pray that the knowledge he offer this may help us evade monsters' notice for a little while longer. Yes, that would be most agreeable. We have caused you so much inconvenience. Please lay your head at the inn ere you depart. A night's rest free of charge is the very least we can do. Okay. Now, I know I mentioned before that most of the monsters in Dragon Quest have a tendency to be overly destructive no matter what. There are cases where that's not the case. But however, they are very generally not working for the villains willingly, usually. The chief did inform me you have done all to protect our beloved town. Please, would you stay here for the night? Free of charge, of course. Will you? Will that please you? All right.
Are you awake?
I too am awake.
As am I. Wide awake, in fact.
Forgive me. I did not mean for us to quarrel. I should have been more considerate of your feelings.
The fault is as much mine as yours. What leader would not wish to protect the villagers in his charge? And yet...
Oh, fie upon you both! Cease your bickering! I can bear it no longer! We were faced with an impossible choice. Who could blame us for struggling?
You are right, of course. Forgive me.
To quarrel is the work of fools, so says our father.
And he speaks the truth. I have been a fool. We both have. You have my apologies, and my thanks.
Now that I think upon it, I fear that neither of our friends had the right of it. The captain wished to fight, yet could not when the moment came, and the chief wished to parley with beasts. A fool's errand, if ever there was one.
Perhaps. And yet, if neither path is right, then all are wrong.
Indeed. Peace may be returned to this village, to this world, but by one means and one means alone. The defeat of foul Hargon.
Hear, hear. And we shall not achieve our end divided, so let us stand together.
Indeed.
Indeed.
All right. I think we're probably going to start wrapping up for today here. Back is still bothering me, and we've basically checked off everything that I had pending from earlier, so we've accomplished quite a bit today already, so we'll have to wait till next week for the next part here. So let's go ahead and save, and we'll begin the wrap-up here. Let's head back to the Nexus of Realms here, and we'll start wrapping up here. Alright, that should be it for this week. I don't plan to do any streaming this weekend, so this will be it till next Wednesday when we come back for another Final Fantasy XIV raid night as we continue our work on the new raid tier. So, before we wrap up as always, let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and find somebody to drop in on today, since we do have people with us today. So let's see who's doing what here. Let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and drop in on Raptor today. It looks like she's drawing and doing some art stuff, so that sounds like a good way to hand off. With that being said, thank you for joining me in the Nexus of Realm as always, and we'll see you next time.